Welcome everyone for more live action. It's me Chandan signing in once again to bring you all the comments live from the center. The next match, the league match between Salcete Stallions and Laziz SuperKings. Laziz SuperKings won the toss, elected to field first. Both teams equally strong, have some good batting depth, terrific bowlers as well. Pace against pace, spin against spin. Stay tuned for live action. That's coming up next on the other side. Thank you. Live action coming soon. Stay tuned, friends. Please don't go anywhere. Promises to be a great match. Salsa Stallions, remember, been put in by Laziz SuperKings. Earlier, Laziz SuperKings won the toss. Had no hesitation whatsoever to field first. The match will begin shortly. Stay tuned. Thank you. Big thanks to Goa Livecast to bring you all the pitches live. Special thanks to the organizers, the sponsors, and all my fans. Thanks for joining us from all around the world. Thank you so much. Stay tuned. Live action coming up shortly on the other side. Thank you. Salcete Stallions versus Laziz SuperKings. Promises to be a great match. Pace against pace, spin against spin. Both teams have some terrific batsmen, some good all-rounders, and quality bowlers as well. That's coming up. Stay tuned. Remember, Laziz SuperKings won the toss, put Salcete Stallions in. They believe whatever the score Stallions put on the board, they are good enough to chase. Salcete Stallions would be hoping this was a good toss to lose. Who knows? Put up a big score and then give some cushion to your bowlers to defend. You never know. Making their way out to the center are the two batsmen. Sorry for the loss of audio. We are back live here. It's Saish Mamre will be taking the first strike. Here comes the first ball. Ready for live action. Ball number 1. Right here. Bowls. Bats away gently. No run. I repeat, Salcete Stallions were put in by Laziz SuperKings. Saish and Sarvesh. The opening batsman for Salcete Stallions. Here comes the next ball. Bowls. Puts it away for a single down to long on. Good bowling first up. Amod Borkar with the ball in his hand. Here he comes with a gentle off spinners. Bowls. And that's a wide, rightly so. The umpire gets a chance to exercise his arms early on. Beautiful bowling. But couple of good balls and then this. Here he comes once again. Nudges it away down to third man for a single. Three without loss, Salcete Stallions after being put in. Here comes Amod Borkar. And Saish takes a quick single. Runs coming in singles. Salcete Stallions 4 without loss. Amod Borkar. So far so good, barring that wide. A dot, 1, wide, 1, 1. Can he finish this over on a high? Here comes the next ball. Beautifully driven. Will that go all the way or will it be cut off? No, no. Two players. And neither able to stop that. Goes all the way. First boundary here. They draw the first blood here, Salcete Stallions. It's 8 without loss. Should have been cut off actually. Looking at the replays, not quite. Need a much better fielding effort than that. Here comes the last ball. Drives. Puts it away. Straight as a ramrod. Nicely cut off by Viraj in the dip. Limits it to a couple of runs. That finishes over number 1. End of over number 1. It's 9 without loss. Salcete Stallions being put in, remember, by Laziz SuperKings. 9 without loss after 1. To challenge the mighty Laziz SuperKings, you need to score at least 140, 150. Put the runs on the board and then leave it to your bowlers to do the trick. You never know. Next over, Pradeep with the ball in his hand. Pradeep Shetty. Sarvesh to take the strike. Here comes ball number 1, over number 2. Pradeep, ready. Balls. And put away. Nicely. Bit of misfield. Single. Couple. That's what it is. Couple of runs. 11 without loss. Salcete Stallions. Sarvesh, Sahish, unbeaten on 8 and 2 respectively. 11 without loss. Our Stallions after being put in, remember, by Laziz SuperKings. They have no hesitation to field first. They believe they can chase down whatever the score put on the board by Salcete Stallions. Salcete Stallions would be hoping to post a big total and leave the rest to their bowlers to do the needful. Here comes the next ball. Pradeep balls. Off-edged. Straight to the fielder. At mid-off. Makes a mess of that. And bonus runs here. 4 runs. He hit it like a bullet. But having said that, you had a chance at mid-off. Welcome boundary here for Salcete Stallions. Back live. Here comes the next ball. A welcome boundary nonetheless for Salcete Stallions. 15 without loss. Just over 1 over. And again. Put away. The call is for 3, not quite. But a couple. Nevertheless. The score rolling on here. Salcete Stallions 15 without loss. Thanks to that, to those 2 runs. 17 without loss now. Pradeep Shetty, none for 8. Sash Mamre 2. Sarvesh 14. Here comes the next ball. Sarvesh to take the strike. Touch shot, but well played for a single. (18) without loss. Just under 2 overs. Comes the next ball. Nicely played for a quick single here. Good running between the wickets, I would say. It's hot. It's humid. Temperature high 30s. Not easy for anyone out there, including the umpires. Having said it, a beautiful day of cricket. Beautiful day of cricket. Here comes the next ball. Oh, and that's cleaned up. Timber. You miss, I hit. Wow. OUT, you are out. Pradeep, steaming in. Look at the delivery. Pitch of a delivery. In cutter. And boom, middle stump goes for a roll. Wow. You beauty. You miss. I hit. It's one down. Salcete Stallions 19 for 1. And Laziz SuperKings draw the first blood here. End of over number 2. It's 19 for 1. That was a pitch of a delivery, beating the batsman all ends up. Had no idea where that was going. Didn't quite pick the length, didn't quite pick the line. Pays the price back into the tent. One for 10, Pradeep Shetty, his figures. Sanat, the new batsman. Amod Borkar with his second over. None for 9 of his first. It was a mix over, the last over. 2-4, 2-1, 1, and that crucial wicket of Sarvesh. Here comes over number 3, ball number 1. Over pitched. Didn't quite get hold of that. Dot ball. Every dot ball is gold dust. The next ball, Amod Borkar comes, bowls, full toss, and whack. Deserves the treatment, gets the treatment, and away she goes. Does it go beyond the ropes? No, not quite. Running down the hill. Just a couple. For a second I thought it might go all the way. Salcete Stallions 21 for 1. Comes the next ball. A good comeback there. Trying to steal a single, not quite there. Here comes Amod Borkar. (21 for 1) Salcete Stallions. Saish Mamre, Sanat yet to open his account. Amod bowls. Shot! Splits the gap. Wow, you beauty. And when he hits those, when Saish hits those, they stay hit. Beautiful shot. No chance whatsoever for any fielder out there in the deep. Smack. Or touch shot. And that's all the batsman wanted to put it away. Beautiful shot. 25 for 1 here. Here comes Samod with the next delivery. Beaten for pace. Great comeback. Never easy to bowl after you are being smacked for a boundary the previous ball. Here comes Samod once again. Put away for a single. Ends the over. End of over number 3. It's 26 for 1, our Salcete Stallions. So it's Pradeep Shetty to continue. Here he comes with his second. Just about 3 overs done in the innings. Salcete Stallions 26 for 1. Bowls beaten. And even the keeper fumbles. But more importantly, no runs given. No runs leaked. The score stays on 26 for 1. Run rate shade over 8. Sanat Saish Mamre, unbeaten on 10. Sanat yet to open his account. Here comes Pradeep. 1 for 10. Pradeep bowls. Quick single. Good running between the wickets. Terrific running. (27 for 1) are Salcete Stallions after being put in. Here comes the next ball. A quick single. Down to mid-on. Mid-on. Long off. Third man. Point cover. Here comes the next ball. Pradeep. 28 for 1 are Salcete Stallions. Remember, they were put in by Laziz SuperKings, who had no station to field fast. Here comes the next ball. Good ball. Dot ball. Full toss. Gets the treatment. No stopping whatsoever. Away she goes. For a boundary, a welcome boundary for Salcete Stallions. You just had to put the bat onto that, and the pace did the rest. Wow. 32 for 1. Salcete Stallions. A delivery shy of the 4th over. Pradeep Shetty, 1 for 16. I mentioned before, both teams equally balanced. It's pace against pace, spin against spin. But to challenge Laziz SuperKings, you need something in the vicinity of 140 to 150 on the board, and give your bowlers some cushion to defend those runs. That's a wide. Rightly signaled by the umpire. That's wide. Saish Mamre. Great delivery, great delivery. Nevertheless, a single stolen brings us to the end of the over. After the end of 4 overs, it's 34 for 1 our Salcete Stallions. Back live. It's Viraj to bowl the next over. And Saish Mamre, who's on strike. Nicely bowled, nicely bowled. Nearly a Yorker. Good ball first up from Viraj. Salcete Stallions 34 for 1 after 4. Projected score says you might get somewhere close to 170. Whether it happens or not, keep your fingers crossed, ladies and gentlemen. Meanwhile, next ball, beating the batsman all ends up. Good job by the keeper. Here comes the next ball. beating the batsman once again. Terrific over thus far. That was a faster one. Here comes next ball. Again, playing it back to the bowler. 4 dot balls on the trot. Every dot ball creates that extra bit of pressure. And Sahish Mamre, no clue whatsoever how to play Viraj. Though he puts this one away, but just for a single though. Terrific first over from Viraj. So far, so good. 35 for 1, SSS Stallions. Just under 5 overs. Viraj comes, over-pitched. Hits it straight as a ramrod. Trying for a couple, not quite. The fielder at long on does the cleaning job. Limits it to a single. End of the over. End of over number 5, it's 36 for 1. Beautiful day of cricket. We saw a terrific match between Dream Crushers and Margam Royals earlier in the day. And in the end, it was Dream Crushers who came on top, and thereby moving to the top of the table, beating Margam Royals by 5 wickets. This is match number 2 of the day between Laziz SuperKings, who won the toss, put Stallions in 36 for 1. A run rate shade over 6. 5 overs done in the innings, 36 for 1. Sahish Mamre and Sanat unbeaten on 17 and 2 respectively. Stay tuned for more. Thank you. Back live, it's Pradeep Shetty to continue from the other end. Salcete Stallions 36 for 1. Sanat puts it away, but just for a single. Pradeep Shetty. Sahish Mamre to face the next delivery. 37 for 1, Salcete Stallions. Moving along nicely. Run rate over 6. They would be hoping for some big hits here. Here comes Pradeep. And Sahish facing the music out there in the center. Here comes the next ball. Bowls. Is given out. Leg before. The umpire thinks he's plumb. The bowlers. The bowler is ecstatic. So are his teammates. That's out. That's wicket number 2. Terrific delivery from Pradeep Shetty, beating the batsman. All ends up. Had no clue whatsoever where that was going. Trapped before. The umpire had no hesitation to give that OUT. Yes, out. Look at the replays. Impact should be umpire's call. So equation is Stallions after being put in 37 for 2. Laziz SuperKings 2 wickets in the bag. Just over 5 overs done in the innings. New batsman Vardhan misquing. Sanat at the other end. Pradeep Shetty a couple of wickets under his bed. 2 for 19 to be precise. Stallions 37 for 2. It's Vardhan in the hot seat. Here comes Pradeep. Bowls. Nicely played, but no run. Pradeep would like to finish this over on a high. It's a splendid bowling performance from him. Couple of wickets. He's been able to stem the flow of runs and most importantly pick up wickets as well. Here he comes. Bowls. A touch shot trapping the batsman in front. But I believe that was going down the leg. Completes. A look at the replays. Straying down the leg. No question of that being given out. 37 for 2. The score stays at Stallions after being put in by Laziz SuperKings. Pradeep Shetty a couple of wickets into his third over. Vardhan. Is that nicked? Has he nicked it? Big appeal. Big appeal, turned down. Sanat misreading it. Beaten. All ends up. Nicely played. Sanat plays it away for a single down to the deep. The score moves on. 39 for 2 at the end of 6 overs. Vardhan had to open his account. Sanat unbeaten on 4. Promises to be a good match. Stay tuned. Please don't go anywhere. Promises to be a scintillating game in the offing. Viraj to continue. None for 2. Bowled splendid over. First up. Here he comes. Ball number 1, over number 2. Put away. 2 fielders making a mess of that. Great running between the wickets. 3 runs. Need a much better fielding effort than that. 42 for 2. Just over 6 overs done here. Stallions after being put in by Laziz SuperKings. Going nicely. Here comes the next ball. Viraj has done reasonably well. So far, so good. None for 5. Into his second. Here he comes. Balls. Nice. Chance for a run out. Too close for comfort. But I guess he's home. He's home comfortably. Yes. Well home. As the replays suggest. He's well home. Quick single stolen there. Needed a much better throw. This is where the direct hits matter. A few seconds here, few milliseconds there, and the job is done. Ready with the next ball. Viraj. It's been a good bowling effort from him so far. Salcete Stallions 43 for 2. Good shot. But just a single down to the deep. Good fielding. Laziz SuperKings are not allowing Salcete Stallions to run away with the game and picked up 2 quality wickets in the bargain. They believe it was a good toss to win and choose to field fast. Here comes the next ball. Viraj bowls and bang. A single. Good bowling, good batting, good fielding, good cricket all around. Big thanks to Goa Livecast to bring you all the pitches live. It's been a pleasure to bring you all the comments live. Big thanks to all the organizers, the sponsors, and everyone else. Here comes the next ball. Driven back to the bowler. Quality stuff this from Viraj. Quality stuff from Laziz SuperKings. Salcete Stallions 45 for 2. Overpitched. Not quite able to get hold of that. Nicely bowled as well. 46 for 2 is what the Salcete Stallions have managed after the end of 7 overs. Stay tuned for more. Thank you. Next over coming up. That's a wide. Lakshmikant starting with a wide. (47 for 2). Salcete Stallions. Bang! Deserved the treatment. It was short. And bang! Wastes no time. Sanath puts it away for yet another boundary. No chance whatsoever for any fielder out there. The moment he hit that was hit like a bullet. And away she went all the way across the ropes for a boundary. Ready for the next ball. Balls under pressure. Lakshmikant under pressure. Here he comes with the next ball. Great comeback. Two minds, the batsman didn't quite know what to do in the end. Just about plays it down. No run. Gold dust. Every dot ball, gold dust. Nothing short of gold dust. Here comes Lakshmikant once again. Bows. Puts it away. This time just for a single. A chance for a run out. Not quite. Not quite. It's been a good comeback from Lakshmikant after licking a few runs and a boundary. Good fielding as well. 52 for 2. Just over 7 overs. Small delay there out in the middle. Back live now. Here comes Lakshmikant. None for 6. His first 3 deliveries. Sanath facing the next ball. He's on 13. Vardhan 2. Here comes the next ball. Lakshmikant bowls over-pitched. Manages a single. Does Sanath. Leg by signaled by the umpire. Lakshmikant once again ready to bowl the next delivery. Good bowling. Good bowling. Beautiful shot. Cuts inside the ropes. Just about. $55 for 2. Just over 8 overs done in the innings. Here comes the next ball. Puts it away. No runs. Viraj bowled reasonably well. So far, so good. Bowls over-pitched. So down to long on for a single. Vardhan to take the strike. Next delivery coming up. Viraj, none for 11 so far into his third. It's bowled beautifully so far. Here he comes. Bowls. Over pitched. Driven straight. Gets a single. Sanat back on strike. Here comes Viraj. Bowls. Over pitched once again. Great bowling. .57 for 2, it is 8.5 overs done in the innings. Driven straight. The fielder at long on does the cleaning job, but cannot stop the batsman from picking 2 runs. Very good running between the wickets. This is what Salcete Stallions need, and they need plenty, I tell you. Anything over 140, 150 should be a good score to defend. On the other hand, Laziz SuperKings would want to limit the Salcete Stallions to as low a total as possible. Stay tuned for more. It's 59 for 2 after 9. Lakshmikant to the honors of the next over. Here he comes with the next ball. A touch shot, puts away for a single. Good fielding, limits to a single. The score nicely moving on to 59 for 2. Salcete Stallions after being put in by Laziz SuperKings early on. Put away nicely for a single. The score moving in ones and twos. Ones and twos. Salcete Stallions would be hoping for some humongous, gigantic, colossal hits here to make the scoreboard really talk. Here comes Lakshmikant. Balls beaten. An appeal. But the umpire not interested. Take a look at the replays once again. What a pitch of a delivery. Wow. You beauty. You miss. I hit. Lakshmikant with a terrific delivery. Cleaning up the batsman on that occasion. Sanat nowhere to the pitch of the ball. He's trying to whack mighty swing. Pays the price. Number 3 down here. 62 for 3. Just under 10 overs. And the fielders will share a drink, a welcome drink. Stay tuned for more. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Thank you. Back live, Salcete Stallions 62 for 3. Moving on nicely till that wicket. Cleaned up by Lakshmikant. Seen some terrific piece of bowling. Some good batting as well. And some outstanding fielding too. You name it, you have it. Makes cricket a wonderful game. Thanks for joining in great numbers. Big thanks to all the sponsors, the organizers, Goa Livecast, the umpires, and everyone, including my dear fans. Lakshmikant to continue. New batsmen, Sandeep Dalal. What can he do? Now then, here comes the next ball. Great ball. Put away for a single, down to long on. Ends the over. End of over number 10. 6-3 for 3. The ground stuff. Some kind of cleaning job there. Live action coming up. Stay tuned. Salcete Stallions 63 for 3 of 10. Vardhan, Sandeep unbeaten on 5 and 1 respectively. 10 overs done in the innings. You're looking at a projected score of 126 at a current run rate of just over 6. Here comes the next ball. Lakshmi. Sumai. The next over. Bowls. Puts away, but not good enough to steal a single. Good bowling. First up from Somai Naik. None for none. Sandeep Dalal. On strike. Over-pitched. Puts away. Flicks away rather for a single. This is good bowling. Salcete Stallions would be hoping for some big hits. We are yet to witness some humongous Gigantic, colossal hits here from Salcete Stallions. Let's hope that's coming up soon. Just over 10 overs. Salcete Stallions 64 for 3. The left-hander at the crease. Bowls. Kept low, but manages to put it away nicely. But no runs given. Every dot ball creates that bit of pressure. What a beautiful piece of bowling. Traps the batsman leg before. Tried to put it away, not quite. Not reading the line and length of that particular delivery. Pays the price. Makes his way back into the tent. Vardhan, what have you done? Yet another one perishes here. 64 for 4. It's now a 4 down in the bag. And Somai Naik picks his first. It's 64 for 4 are Salcete Stallions. Just under 11 overs. Samprab, the new batsman, what can he do now then? Can he bail his team out of trouble? That wicket has put Salcete Stallions in a bit of bother. Can these two batsmen out there form a constructive partnership good enough to take their team out of the woods and into a winning position? Can they not? We wait and watch. Keep your fingers crossed. Sandeep Dalal unbeaten on 2. Samprab, the new batsman, just under 11 overs. Salcete Stallions 64 for 4. Remember, they were put in by Laziz SuperKings. Laziz SuperKings would be looking to curtail the innings to as low as possible and justify the decision to field first. Next ball coming up shortly. Stay tuned. Samprabha to face the next ball. Somai to continue. It's been a very good over this far from him. Here comes the next ball. Back live. Somai bowls. Puts away for a single. A quick single. Good running between the wickets. Now what does that wicket do? That wicket creates that extra bit of pressure on the batsman. They know they have to come close to something around 130, 140 or 145 even to challenge the mighty Laziz SuperKings. It's Somai Naik once again. Dalal puts it away, down to long on for a single. Ends the over. The end of 11 overs. It's 65 for 4. $66 for 4 it is. Sandeep Dalal, Samprabha at the crease, unbeaten on 3 and 1 respectively. Somai Naik 1 for 3 of his first. Lakshmikant, next delivery. Put away for a single. He's bowled really well. He's bowled really well. Lakshmikant. Next delivery. Wide. Very wide. Rightly signaled by the umpire. Just over 11 overs, 67 for 4. Stallions. Next ball. Flicks it away. Down to fine leg. No fielder there. Will it go all the way? Not quite. Three runs in the meantime to Samaprabh. 71 for 4. Samprabha. A nice flick there. Down to fine leg. Long on, long off. Short fine leg. Lakshmikant bowls. Shot. Bang. Bang. Deserved the treatment. Gets the treatment. Away she goes for yet another boundary here. Beautiful shot. That delivery asks for trouble. And the batsman does trouble the bowler. You bowl short, you bowl wide, and you'll get the treatment you deserve. It's 75 for 4. Salcete Stallions. Just over 11 overs. Here comes the next ball. Short and wide. This is shoddy bowling. The captain would not be too proud of the fact. Here's Lakshmikant. Bowls overpitched. Good comeback. Beaten for pace. Beats the keeper as well. A single. Nonetheless. A leg by signal by the umpire. A good comeback nevertheless by the bowler. Here he comes. Touch shot. Beaten. Beaten. Is that put down? Has he nicked it? Did he nick it? A single to Samaprabha. Terrific bowling. Terrific bowling. Lakshmikant. Did he get a nick onto that? Is that a drop? The keeper makes a mess. Anyway, he's the next delivery. Put away gently for a single. The fielder from the deep comes in. Stops. Limits it to a single. Good fielding. Good batting. Good bowling. Good cricket all around. Stay tuned for more. End of the over number 12. After 12, it's 79 for 4. back live. Just over 12 overs done in the innings. 81 for 4. Beaten. Huge appeal. Terrific delivery from Somai. He's looked really good. In terrific form here. Every ball carries a price. Here he is. Shot. Not quite getting hold of that. Should have done a lot better. Just a couple. It was short wide. Could have easily put it over the stands. Anyway, here is Somai once again. 83 for 4, Salcete Stallions. Just under 13 overs. Beaten. Good job by the keeper. Ends over number 13. The end of over number 13 is Salcete Stallions, 83 for 4. Ready for the next over. 83 for 4. It is Salcete Stallions. Remember, they were put in by Laziz SuperKings Stallion. Sandeep Dalal, Samaprabha at the crease. Here is Amod Borkar to bowl his third. Here comes Amod. Bowls. Trying to nudge it down to third man. Does not succeed. Samaprabh. Samaprabh facing Amod. Puts it away. Gets the elevation. Not the distance. And finally lands in no man's land. A single. Two players converging. Will go down as a drop chance, but was a tough one. Here comes Amod once again. Bowls over pitch. Whack. Beautiful shot. Gets the treatment it deserves. Away she goes all the way across the ropes for a boundary. A welcome boundary for Salcete Stallions. The moment he saw that, his eyes lit up in desire. And he put it away exactly where he wanted to put it away. Amod setting his field. Here he comes with the next ball. Sandeep Dalal. Just over 13 overs. 88 for 4, Salcete Stallions. Here comes the next ball. Bowls. Appeal. Not given. Good comeback by Amod. Here comes Amod once again. An appeal for stumping. An appeal. The replays. Has he fumbled it? Not quite. I believe the batsman is history here. The decision should be one word. The decision should be one word. And that's OUT. That's out. Sandeep Dalal perishes After a well-made 16 or 15. Terrific delivery, beating the batsman. He didn't know where that was going. The keeper does no mistake. A slight fumble though. But in the end, he does what he had to do. And another wicket. Yet another wicket down. 88 for 5 it is. Salcete Stallions. Stay tuned for more. Back live. Amod Borkar with a terrific delivery, getting rid of Sandeep Dalal. The next man in, Balakrishna, giving him company, Samaprabh. Here comes the next delivery. Put away nicely for a single, for a quick single. Good running between the wickets. Now what Salcete Stallions need is a good little partnership out there in the middle. End of over number 14. 89 for 5. The run rate shade over 6. Need some big hits here to propel the score to anywhere close to 140, 150. Looks difficult, a touch difficult from here on. We never know. A couple of good overs can set this run rate soaring. Be ready for the next ball. Somai with the next over. Into his third. 1 for 7. Gets the elevation, but not the distance. A couple of runs nonetheless. Didn't quite get hold of that. Wanted to put it over long on for a mighty 6. Not quite succeeding. 2 runs in the interim. Balls. Just the single. The runs coming once and occasionally a boundary. Ones and twos. It's time to go big. Here comes the next ball. Wapesh, smack, beautiful shot. Just as I said. Away she goes. It's those kind of hits that Salcete Stallions would be hoping for. More often than not. No chance for any fielder out in the deep. And once he hits that, it stays hit. Samaprabh looking in good touch here. The fielder, long off, had no chance, absolutely no chance. Here comes the next delivery. Somai Naik bowls Samaprabh on strike. That's a wide. That's a wide. Feeling the pressure here is Somai. After that boundary, bowling a wide. 97 for 5. Here comes the next delivery. Somai bowls. Whack! Beautifully played, beautifully played. But the player at long off will cut it and limit it to a couple. 2 runs saved for his team. Good fielding, good batting. Samprab looks in fine touch here. Here comes the next delivery. Mighty swing, misses. A quick single. By signal by the umpire, rightly so. You can see the urgency. And the batsmen know that very well. The sense of urgency. Here comes the next ball. Put away for a single. The score moves on to 101 for 5. 100 up for Salcete Stallions in just under 15 overs. Brings us to the end of that over number 15. At the end of over number 15, Salcete Stallions 101 for 5. Back live. Sorry for the loss of audio. 101 for 5 Salcete Stallions. Moving at the current run rate of just over 6.5. You're looking at a projected score of around about 135, 140 here. Deval Karmali with the ball in his hand to bowl the next over. Oh my, that kept really low. That kept really low. Balkrishna to take the strike here. That was short, that was wide. And in the end, manages to beat the batsman as well. 102 for 5. Misses an easy opportunity to stump the batsman on that occasion. Here's the next ball. A couple of runs stolen. Here comes the next ball. This is quality bowling from Deval Karmali, managing to beat the batsman on multiple occasions. Terrific bowling. Every dot ball counts. Every dot ball is gold dust. Here comes Deval once again into Balkrishna. Comes, bowls, shot, whack, straight to the fielder, who makes. Has he caught it neatly? He puts it down, and he's in great deal of trouble there. It was hit like a bullet, straight in and straight out. Or is it? We wait for the decision, but the fielder in great deal of trouble. I hope he's okay. One zero four four six. It is just under 16 overs. A bit of a hold up. In great pain. In great pain. That was not an easy catch at all. Moving to his right. But great effort nonetheless. He'll do his team proud. Live action coming up. Stay tuned. Salcete Stallions 10446. The new batsman Amit Kamath. Balkrishna perishing to Deval Karmali on that occasion. Out for 7. Just under 16 overs bowled. 10446. Live action coming up. Stay tuned. Ready for the next delivery, friends. Here comes Deval Karmali. Bowls. Beating the batsman, all ends up. Keeper does the rest. Back to the bowler. Dot ball. Every dot ball counts. Here he comes once again. Deval Karmali. Bowls. Touch shot. Puts it away for a single. The fielder at long off comes up, trying to restrict the batsman. Not before they complete a couple. So couple of runs to finish the over. The end of 16 overs. 106 for 6 are Salcete Stallions. The two batsmen at the crease. Samaprabh unbeaten on 13. Amit Kamath just opened his account. Unbeaten on 2. 4 overs remain. Now then, what can they do? Can they propel the score to something like, let's say, 140, 150? You never know. Nothing is impossible. A couple of big hits here. A couple of big hits there. And suddenly the scoreboard starts running. 106 for 6 is our Salcete Stallions. Stay tuned, friends. This game promises to go down to the wire. You never know. Here comes the next ball. Pradeep bowls, beating the batsman. Straight to the keeper. Good ball, first up. Good ball. Into his last over. 2 for 20. Splendid performance. Here he comes once again. Driven straight to the fielder. And a single taken. The next ball. Balls. Again beaten for pace. Terrific bowling. Terrific bowling. Here comes Pradeep once again. The shout is for 2 runs. And 2 runs is what they get. Good running between the wickets. Chaos out there. A state of anarchy. Leaks that extra run. 3 runs. 1 becomes 2. 2 becomes 3. And suddenly it's 1. Nelson for 6. 1-1-1 for 6. Just under 17 overs bowled. Final delivery of this over. Pradeep bowls. Driven. Straight to long off. That finishes the over. At the end of over number 17, it's 1-1-2 for 6. Ready for the next ball. It's Devil Kamali to continue. 1 for 5. Good bowling effort from Devil. Bowls. Puts it away for a quick single. 1-1, 3 for 6. Salcete Stallions. Just over 17 overs bowled. Here comes the next delivery. Samaprabha on strike. Amit Kamath at the other end. 70, just over 17 overs. 1-1, 3 for 6. Next ball. Shot. Trying to put it away. Shot and wide and given a wide. Rightly so. These are bonus runs for Salcete Stallions. Remember, they were put in by Laziz SuperKings. Put away for a single. Misfilled. But no extra runs given. Bit of a fumble. More importantly, no extra runs licked. Here comes Devil bowls. The batsman strikes. Misfilled. Will that go all the way? It does go all the way, and a welcome boundary. A lucky boundary. A much needed boundary. Amit Kamath, the moment he saw it shot, put it away. But misfielding in the end made sure that ball went past the ropes. It's 1-1, 9 for 6. Just under 18 overs bowled. A current run rate of just over 6. A shade under 7 rather. Looking at a score of 140, 145. Back live. 1-1, 9 for 6. Salcete Stallions. Bowls. Again trying to run it down to third man. Good fielding. Devil bowls. Smack straight to the fielder. Just the single. Puts it away. The fielder in the deep. Saves a couple of runs for his team. Limits it to a couple of runs. Finishes the over. End of over number 18. .123 for 6 at the end of 18 overs. Salcete Stallions. Couple of overs remain. They have to make these overs count and count big. We are yet to witness some humongous, colossal, gigantic hits. Will we get a chance to see more of that in the final 2 overs? Can Amit Kamath and Samaprabha provide that extra beat and propel the score to something like 140? Or will Laziz SuperKings restrict the Salcete Stallions to under 130, 135? Wait and watch. Keep your fingers crossed. Final 2 overs coming up. Here is ball number 1 of the penultimate over. Full toss! Bang! Gets the treatment all the way. Just as I say. And just as it happened. Mighty 6 over the ropes. Good enough. That shot was good enough to clear the ropes. A humongous hit. A gigantic hit. Wow. You need more of that. Just what the doctor ordered. And just what the batsman delivered. Mighty, colossal hit. Here is the next ball. Somai balls. Beaten. Almost castled. Almost castled. Samaprabh lucky on that occasion. Great comeback by the bowler. Great comeback after the massive hit early on. Bowls. Converts it into a full toss. Puts away for a single. Misfield. Trying to. Still a second, not quite there. Good couple of deliveries from Somai Naik. Here he comes once again. Ball so wide, rightly signaled by the umpire. Gets a chance to exercise his arms. 131 for 6, Salcete Stallions. Amit Kamath on strike. Can he put this away? Can he make this over count? Can he make this over count big? We wait and watch as comes the next delivery. Somai Naik, 1 for 26 so far. There's 9 official deliveries remain. Here he comes. Bowls. And a wide. Up to the third umpire to decide the fate of the batsman now. Referred to the third umpire. Is he out of his ground? Has he made it? Is his foot behind the popping crease? He's in. Too close for comfort. But I guess he has made it comfortably in the end. The decision stays with the 2 words, and that's not out. Just about made it. Nevertheless, a very good delivery. Very good delivery. Here comes the next ball. Oh, was that a wide? It is. More extra runs here for Salcete Stallions. That was a wide. 9 deliveries remain. Somai Naik prepares to bowl the next delivery. Amit Kamath on strike. Here comes Somai. And there goes Amit. Bang. Misfield. Single. Converted into a double. Couple of runs. Every extra run added to the tally. Every extra run will create that bit of extra bit of pressure on Laziz SuperKings. 134 for 6. Still a delivery remaining in this over. 134 for 6. Somai Naik. Bowls. Full toss. Puts it away. The fielder in the deep will do the cleaning job. Not before the batsman complete a couple. Ends the over number 19. 136 for 6. 137 for 6 rather. Last over coming up. Stay tuned. Somai Naik finishes with 1 for 32 of his allotted 4 overs. Amit Kamath unbeaten on 4, Samprabha on 28. It's been a very good innings from Samprabha under pressure. He lost a few wickets at the other end, but he has managed to hold one end quite comfortably. 137 for 6, Salcete Stallions. Last over coming up. Stay tuned. Big hit! Goes all the way. A terrific start to the final over. What a hit! That's humongous. That's gigantic. That's massive. That's mammoth. You name it. He has it. What a shot from Amit Kamath. Looks in stupendous form. Mighty hit. Here comes the next ball. He's thrown the kitchen sink to that. Bang! Once again. Will the fielder cut it off? Beautiful shot once again. Steals a couple. 6-2. What next? Here comes the next delivery. Final 4 deliveries. You want to make this over count and count big. Here comes the ball. Bowls. Shot. Bang. A single down to long on. Here comes Stable. Bowls. Cleaned up. Samprab. Castled. Castled is the word. It's cleaned up. OUT. Yes, you're out. He had no other option but to go big, and in the process, losing his wicket. His wicket number 7 here. 146 for 7. Run rate just over 7. Couple of deliveries remaining in the innings. That was a terrific delivery. A good comeback from the bowler. Deval Kamali. 2 for 25. His stats just under 3 overs. Amit Kamath unbeaten on 23. Mihir Gaitonde, the new man. What can he do? Can he make the last 2 deliveries count and count big? We wait and watch. Stay tuned. Please don't go anywhere. This match promises to be a thriller. This match promises to go down to the wire. Here comes the penultimate delivery of the innings. Puts it away, but just for a single down to the deep. So the final delivery coming up. Salcete Stallions. I said before that score of 140-150 will do a world of good. And that's precisely what they have managed to get so far. Can they get a good hit one last time here? Here comes. Bowls. Shot. Straight to the fielder. Straight in and straight out. Single. Couple. And the third. A good finish to the innings. 150 on the board. And 151 is what Laziz SuperKings would need to come out on top in this particular match. Stay tuned. Plenty of live action coming your way. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back short. Thank you. On the other side, Laziz Super Kings will be ready to give it a chase. 151 is what they need of their allotted 20 overs. Laziz Super Kings. The innings coming up on the other side. Stay tuned. Please don't go anywhere. We'll be back shortly. Thank you. Live action coming soon. Stay tuned. Please don't go anywhere. Laziz Super Kings to chase down 151 posted by Salcete Stallions. Stay tuned for more. That's coming up on the other side. It's been a fascinating day of cricket today. We saw some quality batting, good fielding. Some good batting, good bowling. Overall, a very good day of cricket. Fascinating day of cricket in the offing. Promises to get better and better. Stay tuned for live action. That's coming up on the other side. Stay tuned for live action. That's coming up shortly. A big thanks to Goa Livecast to bring you all the pitches live. A big thanks to all the organizers, the sponsors, and everyone else. And to all my dear fans from all around the world for tuning in great numbers. It's been a pleasure to bring you all the comments live from the center. We promise you to bring you nothing but the best. Stay tuned. Live action to begin shortly. As Laziz Super Kings make their way to try and chase this mammoth. 151. 150 is what Salcete Stallions have got on the board. Salcete Stallions, remember, were put in by Laziz Super Kings. After initial hiccups, they recovered quite well and posted a mammoth 154.7 thanks to some humongous hits towards the end. By the looks of it, Salcete Stallions look good to defend this one quite comfortably, given the kind of bowling that they have in their ranks. But you never know, it's a game of cricket. Till the last ball is bowled, anything and everything is possible. Stay tuned. Live action coming very soon. Viraj and Deval to open the innings for Laziz Super Kings. On strike is Deval. At the non-striker's end is Viraj. Here comes the first ball. Balkrishna with the ball in his hand, ready to bowl the first ball. The Laziz Super Kings innings. Here comes the first ball. It's Deval who will take the first strike. Here comes the first ball. Bowls. Whacks it away for a quick single. Deval off the mark. Balkrishna ready to bowl the next delivery. Viraj on strike. Nicely played for a single down to the deep. Trying to steal a couple, not quite there. Limits the fielder, limits the score to a single. Good bowling, good batting, good fielding. That's good cricket all round. Nicely bowled. Nicely bowled. Here comes the next delivery. Shot! Whacks it! Chance for a fielder in the deep. Not quite. Drops it. And what's more, it's gone all the way across the ropes for a welcome boundary here for Laziz Super Kings. An opportunity goes down the bagging. A tough one though. Never easy to catch those in the deep. A valiant effort goes down. Here comes the next ball. Balls driven, put away straight as a ramrod. No chance for the long off or the long on fielders. Back to back boundaries here. Great start. 10 without loss. Laziz Super Kings just under the first over. Here comes the next ball. The final delivery of the first over. Balls. A touch shot and puts it away for a single down to the deep. That single finishes the over. It's 11 without loss after over number 1. Sandeep Dalal to bring up the second over. 11 without loss after 1. Laziz Super Kings need a further 140 of the final 19. Required run rate just over 7. Here comes Sandeep Dalal steaming in. Bowls. Shot, whack. Beautiful catch to end it and to sum up that wicket. What a good catch in the deep. The fielder from long off makes a run and ends up with a clean catch. That's out. It's Deval Karmali who has to make his way back to the tent. He got a start, but couldn't convert it. The new batsman Nikhil makes his way. Out to the center. Very good catch to sum up that wicket. Quality bowling from Sandeep Dalal as well. He did get the elevation but not the distance. And in the end, a good catch lapped up by the fielder at long off. Had to make a dash for it actually. Here comes the next delivery. The new batsman. Nikhil Rauji Kakodkar, the new batsman. Off the mark. Viraj on strike. Sandeep Dalal. Wicket in his first over. 1 for 1. Terrific stats here. Here he comes steaming in. Next ball. Full toss. Puts it away. No chance whatsoever for the fielder. Away she goes across the ropes for a boundary. Good shot. Just had to put the bat onto that and the pace did the rest. Here is Sandeep once again. Steaming in. Bowls. Shot. Straight to the fielder who makes no mistake whatsoever. Second wicket. Viraj perishes. Couple of wickets for Sandeep Dalal. What a terrific over it has been so far. Wow. Couple of wickets in the bag. And Laziz SuperKings are staring at the barrel rather. The writing pretty much on the wall. Never easy out there. Salcete SuperKings, you really have to admire the level of belief the players have right now. They've taken their game to another level, to a completely different level. Couple of wickets, wow. Sandeep Dalal, you beauty, 2 for 5. Next delivery coming up shortly. Stay tuned. Beautiful shot, but just for the single. Just for a single. That was a good shot. First up. Lakshmikant is the new batsman. It's Rauji Kakodkar and Lakshmikant Kurade. Shot. Wide. Rightly signaled by the umpire. But more importantly, it's the 2 wickets that matter. A couple of big wickets back into the tent. Here is Sandeep Dalal. Last delivery. Overpitched. Wanted to put it away. Not quite where he intended to put it. But nevertheless, a boundary to finish the over. No matter how they come, as long as they come. Gave it a mighty swing. Went past the ropes. 18 for 2. 22 for 2 rather, after the end of 2 overs. They further need 129 of the final 18. Stay tuned for more live action. Balkrishna with the next over. Here comes the first ball. Bowls. Fantastic delivery. First up. Beautiful piece of bowling here. The batsman in two minds. The end. Plays it down. Here is the next delivery. Gets a top edge. Oh my goodness. You cannot get a more easy catch than that. What have you done? Straight in, straight out. I believe the bucket as a whole. Top edge. An easy catch. Gone down. Poor fielding. Here comes the next ball. Overpitched. Smacked. Deserves the treatment. Gets the treatment. Away she goes across the ropes for yet another boundary. Beautiful shot. The moment he saw that ball, his eyes lit up in desire. The only way he could have gone after that shot was the way he hit that shot. No stopping that once he hits those. Here comes the next delivery. Balkrishna bowls. Again, a similar shot, similar delivery, similar shot. Back to back. Inside out. What a beautiful hit. Class. Look at that. Look at that. Inside out. Not easy to play. Not easy to play at all. Nikhil Rauji Kakodkar, you beauty. Back to back. Terrific. Beautiful batting. Beautiful batting. Here is Balkrishna once again. Can he do something different here? Nikhil, what can you do? Kept low. Bang, misfilled. Single is all they'll get. Quality batting this from Nikhil Rauji Kakodkar. It's Lakshmikant on strike now. Balkrishna, final delivery of his second over. Here comes Balkrishna. Lakshmikant. Single to end the over. End of over number 3. It's 3-2 for 2. Sandeep Dalal. Terrific stuff. 2 for 11. Lakshmikant on strike. Here he comes with the next ball. Sandeep Dalal 2 for 11 so far. Bowls. Overpitched. Has got the elevation but not the distance. And safely pouched by the fielder at long on. Gave it a mighty whack. Not quite succeeding. It's wicket number 3 for Sandeep Dalal. Great bowling, great fielding. The batting. It is Laziz SuperKings down here. 3-3 for 3. Lakshmikant perishes. Was going great. Looked in good touch. But suddenly that shot got the elevation but not the distance. And a good running catch. Hence his stay at the wicket. It's 3-3 for 3. Our Laziz SuperKings. They're chasing 151. Remember, they won the toss. Put the Stallions in. Managed 150 of the allotted 20 overs. And in reply, 33 for 3 is what Laziz SuperKings stand at. Just over 3 overs. Stay tuned for more. Beaten for pace. Sandeep Dalal, pick of the bowlers, 3 for 11. Look at those stats. Those stats will make you proud. And look at that final delivery, beating the batsman, all ends up. Nicely collected by the keeper as well. 3-3 for 3 is what the score stands at, just under 4 overs. Here comes Sandeep steaming in with his next delivery, the final delivery of the 4th over. Bowls, pitched, straight. But the fielder at long on will cut it off to a single. Great bowling, good batting, quality fielding. And over number 4, it's 3-4 for 3. Next over, Samprab comes to bowl the next ball. Sahil, the new batsman, on strike. Here comes Samprab. Comes steaming in, bowls. Terrific delivery, first up. Great pace on that. The batsman actually did well to defend that. Here comes Samprab steaming in. Tall, lanky, comes steaming in. Bowls. Pitched. Driven straight. 2 players converging. Limits to a single. Good batting, good bowling, good fielding. Terrific cricket all round. Here comes the next ball. Nikhil on strike. Samprab. Beautiful shot. Down to third man for a single. He's making the batting look ridiculously easy out there. His Nikhil. A couple of shots from him earlier we saw. Inside out. That was terrific. Terrific stuff. You'll go miles to watch him bat. What can Samprab do here? Can he pick up a wicket for his captain? Can he pick up a wicket for his team? Can he pick up a wicket for himself? Here comes the next ball. Samprabha steaming in. Right arm over. Balls beaten for pace. Nicely collected by the keeper. Oh wow. You beauty. You really have to admire the level of belief, the kind of display the players have provided and offered today. Quite astonishing. Here comes the next ball. Pitched. Driven for a single. They need a lot more than that. Need some humongous, colossal, gigantic hits if they have to make a match out of this. Remember, they are chasing 151. Never easy. Looks a good batting wicket though. Nikhil on strike once again. Samprabha. In fine touch is Nikhil. Can he do something different? Can he do something different for his team? Here comes the next ball. Beaten for pace. Buys. Extra runs here. Should be single buys. Buys it is. Rightly so. Next over coming up shortly. Sahil and Rauji Kakodkar, Nikhil Rauji Kakodkar, unbeaten on 3 and 15 respectively. After the end of 5 overs, 38 for 3 is Laziz SuperKings chasing a massive 151 to make a match out of this. They need some big hits. Nikhil, good shot. But the fielder at long on will cut it off to a single. Here comes the next ball. Bowls is gentle off spinners. That's driven straight to long off for a single. Long on, long off. Deep mid wicket. Point cover. Here comes the next delivery. Whack! Straight down the throat. Makes no mistake whatsoever. And Nikhil succumbs in the end to some good bowling And quality fielding in the deep. He makes no mistake whatsoever, does the fielder. Yet another one perishes here. Nikhil finally makes his way back into the tent. And Sudhir, the new batsman, makes his way out into the center. Fourth one in the bag for Stallions. What a performance it has been throughout. Just when it looked like Laziz SuperKings, who earlier won the toss, put Stallions, it looked like it was Laziz SuperKings all the way. But then some quality batting towards the end by Stallions, and now a flurry of wickets actually makes Salcete Stallions hot favorites to win this game from here on. Stay tuned for more. You're watching SARSANGAN live. You're watching Laziz SuperKings versus Salcete Stallions live. Big thanks to Goa Livecast to bring you all the pictures live from the center. It's my pleasure to bring you all the comments. Big thanks to all the organizers, the sponsors, and everyone else connected directly or indirectly. Special thanks to all my fans for tuning in great numbers all around the world. Thank you so much. Ready for the next ball. Sanat Kamath with the ball in his hand. Sudhir Kenkre is the new batsman. Puts it away gently for a single. Gets off the mark. Sahil unbeaten on 4. Sudhir Kenkre getting off the mark with that single. Here comes the next delivery. 41 for 4 it is. Laziz SuperKings. Shot wide. In the end, beating the batsman all ends up. Not quite sure what he intended to do with that. Here comes the next delivery. Wide signal, rightly so by the umpire. That deserved to be called wide. Short and wide. Here comes the next delivery. Now then. Balls. Straight to the fielder. No run. Sandeep Dalal does well to stop that one. Back to the bowler. Ends the over. The end of over number 6. It's 42 for 4. Stay tuned for more. Thank you. Next ball. Batsman beaten. Good bowling from Mihir. Sudhir Kenkre and Sahil unbeaten on 1 and 4 respectively. Here comes the next ball. Puts away gently for a single, for a quick single. Couple of runs, trying for a couple, not quite there. Back to the bowler. Good bowling, good batting, good fielding, good cricket all around. Here comes the next ball. Mihir comes, Mihir bowls, and that's put away for a single. Down to long off. Here comes the next delivery. Beautifully nudged for a single. Actually tried to stay down the third man. Beautiful shot. The fielder will cut it off though. Just inside the ropes. And just a single. Quality bowling, quality fielding, quality batting. For a second I thought the moment he hit it went all the way, not quite. Here comes the next delivery. Full toss. Flicks it away. Should be just a single. Should be just a single. Yes. Ends the over. The end of over number 7. It's 47 for 4. Sudhir and Sahil, the two batsmen, the two informed batsmen, can they do something different for their team? Can they take the score to a different level? Can they raise their game to another level? Here comes the next ball. Sanat Kamath with the ball in his hand. Sudhir, the batsman, on strike. Here comes Sanat. And there goes Sudhir. Puts it away for a single down to the deep. The runs coming. Ones and twos. You need plenty of big hits here. Here comes Sanat. And Sahil goes over. The fielder at long on. A chance. And a beautiful catch. The fielder at long on does no mistake. The batsman does the mistake though. And therefore makes his way back into the tent, back to the hut. It's one more wicket for Super Stallions here. Salcete Stallions making a match out of this. Pradeep, the new batsman. Sahil, he got a start, but not quite capitalizing. Ends up to a good catch at long on and makes his way back to the hut. This is quality bowling and good fielding effort as well. Bit of bother now. Laziz SuperKings chasing a mammoth 151. 5 wickets for 48. Just over 7 overs. Need a further 103. Nothing is impossible though till the last ball is bowled. Stay tuned for more live action coming your way. Please don't go anywhere. Pradeep, the new man, gets off the mark with that single. Good bowling by Sanat. Gets rid of Sahil. Now it's Sudhir and Pradeep Shetye. What can they do? Can they do something different? Can they raise their bar? Bowls. Sudhir plays it nicely for a single. Well cut off by Sandeep Dalal. Limits it to a single run. 50 up for Laziz SuperKings. 50 for 5. Just under 8 overs. Here comes Sanat. Bowls. Pradeep whacks. gives it a swing, but straight to the fielder at long off. Limits it to a single. 51 for 5. The runs coming in ones and twos. Need a lot more if you have to make a match out of this. Laziz Super Kings. Here comes the next ball. Full toss. Chance for... In the end, makes his way back to safe grounds. Chance goes down a bagging. Be it a stump or a run out, the chance goes down a bagging. Nevertheless, at the end of the over, number 8, it's 51 for 5, Laziz Super Kings. Stay tuned for more. It's been such a pleasure to bring you comments live from the center. Big thanks to Go Like Livecast to bring you all the pitches live. Big thanks to all the organizers, the sponsors, and everybody else. Big thanks to all my fans around the world for tuning in great numbers to witness this mega event and to witness this particular match. Laziz Super Kings versus Salcete Super Stallions. Thank you so much. Here comes the next ball. Sanad bowls. Pradeep puts it away, down to long on for a single. Mir Gaitonde with the next over. Bowls nearly yorked him. Terrific delivery. Great comeback from Mir Gaitonde with the ball in his hand, ready to bowl the next ball. Bowls, and Sudhir puts it away. Will land in no man's land. Just a single. Singles, twos won't help the cause. What Laziz Super Kings need are a couple of big hits. Couple of maximum, couple of boundaries. A few boundaries here, a few maximum there, and it can change the complexion of the game big time. Here comes the next ball. Beaten for pace. Nicely collected by the keeper. A terrific over from Mir, those so far. Mir Gaitonde, none for 7. Into his second. Here comes the next ball. Beautiful shot, but just for the single. Nicely cut off and prevents that extra run. Good fielding, good bowling, good batting, good cricket all round. Next ball. Shot. Splits the gap. What a shot. Beautiful shot. Splits the gap. And once he splits the gap in this part of the ground, this part of it goes all the way. There's no stopping that. Down the hill. What a terrific shot. Sudhir looking in ominous touch here. He's keeping one end running as the flurry of wickets continue at the other end. That was a beautiful piece of batting. Need lots more. Pradeep on strike. Here comes the next delivery. Bowls. Puts away, down to long on. Pradeep gets a single. Sanat Kamath 2 for 9 into his third. Super Kings need 91 of 65. Not impossible. Nothing is impossible in this game of cricket till the last ball is bowled. Puts it away. Sudhir, the fielder, will cut it off and limit to a single. Good batting, good bowling, good fielding. This is what you want to see, good cricket all round. Sanat bowls, full toss. Wanted to put it away. Could have done a lot better on that, but just managed round about a single. Singles and twos. I keep on saying won't help the cause. Needs some lusty hits here. Needs some humongous hits here. Next ball, overpitched. Back to the bowler, driven straight back to the bowler. Fumbles. The fielder at long on will do the cleanup. Limit it to a single. Laziz Super King 6-3 for 5. Just under 10 overs. Here comes Sanat with the next ball. Bowls. Beautifully played. Straight as a ramrod. Can the fielder cut it off? He does. Terrific piece of fielding. Just a single. Can you believe it? For 1 second I thought that was going all the way. But the fielder at long off saves rather 3 runs for his team. Limits it to a single. Here comes the next delivery. Full toss. Is it? Quick single. Ends the over at the end of number 10. At the end of over number 10, it's 65 for 5, our Laziz Super Kings. Stay tuned for more action coming on the other side. Back live. Super Kings. $67 for 5, just over 10 overs. Terrific piece of bowling by Vardhan. A couple of good deliveries creates that extra bit of pressure on the batsman. We're looking out of sorts here. Pradeep and Sudhir. That's wonderful piece of bowling. Scalps Sudhir, beaten him, all ends up. The keeper does the rest. Yet another one down here. The sixth one back into the hut. Just a matter of formality, I believe, from here on. Terrific stuff, terrific stuff. He was looking good, but not good enough on that occasion. And keeper, wonderful piece of wicket keeping as well. It's number 6 down here, 67 for 6 to be precise. Laziz Super Kings. Oh, you beauty. Vardhan was always looking good to pick the wicket. He does so eventually. It's number 6 down, 67 for 6, just on 11 overs. Sorry for the loss of audio. Here comes the next ball. Samaprabha with the ball in his hand. Bowls. Shot. And a good shot. Good effort by the fielder in the deep. Just limits to a single. Terrific cricket. Good bowling, good batting, good fielding. Really impressed. Really impressed by the 3 parameters. Samaprabha bowls with a great deal of pace. Great deal of pace. He makes the ball talk. Shot. And Pradeep puts it away, but just for a single, down to long off. Sandeep Dalal does well to limit that to a single. That ball was there to be hit. Pradeep actually did well in the end to put it away and get a single though. Samprabha once again. Varun on strike. A beautiful shot. Once again hit to long off for a single. And once again it's Sandeep Dalal who does the work of cleaning up. Too many to get, you have to believe, with 7 wickets, 6 wickets down, 6 for 71 to be precise, just under 12 overs. A Herculean task for the batsmen out there. But you never know, till the last ball is bowled, you never know, anything can happen. The batsmen can have different ideas, a few good overs here, a few good hits there can change the complexion of the game. Here comes Samprabha steaming in. Right arm over, bowls. Bowls with a great deal of venom. Bowls with a great deal of pace. It's kind of a bowler who says, you miss, I hit. So you have to be really watchful. He's a skiddy type of customer. Puts away for a single. End of the over. That was a good over from Samprabha. At the end of over number 12, it's 73 for 6. Next ball. Put away down to long on for a single. Vardhan. The ball in his hand. 74 for 6. Pradeep Shetty unbeaten on 9. Varun unbeaten on 5. Here comes the next delivery. 74 for 6 are Laziz SuperKings. Trying to steal a single, not quite there. The fielder does well. Dot ball. Next ball. Bowls. Not quite sure what happened there, but in the bargain, a single stolen by Pradeep. The score moving at a snail's pace. 75 for 6, just under 13 overs. 76 needed of 45. 4 wickets in hand. Now then, shot puts away for a single. Or is it? No, no runs given. Dot ball. Poor running between the wickets. Really poor running between the wickets. There was a single on offer. Here comes the next ball. Overpitched, puts it away. But the fielder in the deep will limit it to just a single. Good bowling. Real good bowling from Vardhan. 1 for 5, his stats looking quite good. A delivery shy of the 13th over. 76 for 6 are Laziz SuperKings. Pradeep Shetty on 10. Varun unbeaten on 6. A mighty swing. Will that... Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. A poor effort by Sarvesh in the deep. Means the ball will go all the way for a boundary. A welcome boundary nonetheless for Laziz SuperKings. A poor effort in the deep actually, by the standard that they set themselves. And looking at that piece of fielding, not quite what the captain would be proud of, not quite what the team would be proud of. Shoddy piece of fielding. So at the end of over number 13, it's 80 for 6. Here comes the next ball. Gentle off spinner, put away for a single down to the deep. (84 for 6). Laziz SuperKings. Just over 13 overs. Needed for the 67. Oh, what a shot! Straight to the fielder at long off. Sandeep Dalal, the man in charge at long off, does well actually. Saved a lot of runs for his team. Here comes the next ball. Beautiful shot, straight. It will be cut off by the fielder at long on this time. End of over. After the end of over number 14, it's 86 for 6, our Laziz SuperKings. It's Balkrishna back on. None for 22 of his 2. Laziz SuperKings 86 for 6. Pradeep Shetye, Varun unbeaten on 17 and 9 respectively. Here comes the next ball. Balkrishna to do the honors. Here he comes. Bowls. Keep slow. Well done, keeper. Beautiful piece of wicket keeping here. Never easy when the ball keeps. The odd ball keeps low. The odd ball rises. Never easy for the keeper. Overpitched, goes straight. 2 players converging. Again, a beautiful piece of fielding in the end. Saves 2 runs for the team. The fielding has been exemplary throughout. And it's the fielding that has piled up the pressure on the batsman. Every run you save is every run scored for your team. So the old saying goes. Puts it away for a single. Varun Moves on to 10. Pradeep Shetty unbeaten on 18. Just over 14 overs. 87 for 6. Laziz Super Kings chasing 151. Need a further 63 of 33. Now or never, do or die situation here. Yes, Pradeep gives it a mighty whack and gets stumped. Just a while ago, I was talking about the keeper. And again, beautiful piece of wicket keeping. He doesn't miss anything. Great piece of wicket keeping, great piece of bowling, not so batting. Pradeep Shetty perishes. It's number 7 down, 8-8 for 7. We are just under 15 overs. Well played, Pradeep. It's been a good performance from Pradeep with the bat and the ball as well. So 8-8 for 7 it is. Laziz Super Kings. Someone needs to do a Virat Kohli. Someone needs to do a Rohit Sharma here. If Laziz Super Kings can come somewhere close to chasing down this target of 151. 62 of 31 required run rate of 12. Never easy. And the main problem is the number of wickets that you have lost. Nearly 8 wicket down here. Nearly. Great piece of bowling from Balkrishna. It's been a spectacular over so far. End of over number 15 and it's 8-9 for 7. Need 61 of 30. Very tough but not impossible. Even impossible says I am possible for a reason. Until the last ball is bowled, you never know what can happen in this format. Stay tuned for more. Back live. Just a matter of formality, I believe here. 91 for 7. Just under 5 overs remaining. 60 of 29. Current run rate of 6. Required rate 12.4. Here comes the next ball. Samaprabh steaming in. Right arm over. Tall, lanky bowler. Here he comes. Bowls with a great deal of venom, great deal of pace. Manages to beat the batsman once again. One more time. Here comes the next ball. Required rate of over 13. 92 for 7. Here comes Samaprabh. Bowls. Whack. He threw the kitchen sink at that. But just for the single. Not quite splitting the gap. Not a great deal of pace on that shot to split the gap and carry it over the ropes. Coming back to the bowling performance by Salcete Stallions. Wonderful, wonderful, really proud. The captain would be really proud. The selectors would be proud. Here comes Samaprabh beating the batsman once again. How many times have we seen that? More importantly, a dot ball. Here comes Samaprabh once again. Shot. Puts it away, but straight back to the bowler. Chance for a run out. The decision referred to the third umpire. I believe the batsman is struggling here. Or is he? Samaprabh, look at that. Look at that. As we look at the replays, he's struggling. He's out. He's not made his ground. A silly run out against the run of play. He took it easy. What a good performance by Samaprabh. A good ball to beat the batsman, number 1. And then a beautiful direct throw. Number 2. Wonderful, wonderful performance in the field by Salcete Super Stallions. Just going through the motions are Laziz SuperKings here and Salcete Stallions. How well have they come back in this match? At one point, you might have thought they were down and out. But the spirit of the game. It's the level. They raise their game to a completely different level. Creating opportunities now and then. When it came to batting, few lusty hits towards the end. When it came to the bowling, flurry of wickets now and then. Wickets at regular intervals. 93 for 8 is Laziz SuperKings. In dire straits here. With 58 to get, just about 4 hours remaining. Very tough. Ready for the next ball. 16 overs done. 93 for 8. Here he bowls. Gives it a mighty whack. A chance for the fielder at long on. Who makes a mess of that. Drops. A simple catch. Goes down. Just when I was talking about some quality fielding from Salcete Stallions, here's one. Goes down. Not at all tough. Cannot get a more simple catch than that. Having said it, just a matter of time before Laziz Super Kings fold up here. 94 for 8, 57 hit it in 23 balls. You need a big hit every single ball here from now on. And with just 2 wickets in hand, looks tough. Here is an opportunity, yet another opportunity. And this time he holds on to that. This time he holds on to that. Quality bowling. And for once, quality fielding as well. I mentioned it was just a matter of time. And that is that. 94 for 9. Just over 16 overs. With wickets in hand, you might have still given yourself a chance to run down this target. But with just a single wicket remaining and plenty to get, required 100 of over 15, you're staring at the barrel. This match is as good as over. (94 for 9). Laziz Super Kings. Big thanks to Goa Livecast to bring you all the pitches live. It's been my pleasure sitting here and bringing you all the comments live. Big thanks to all my fans. Big thanks to all the organizers, the sponsors, my fellow commentators, the umpires, and all the players as well. It's a beautiful day of cricket about to come to an end. Here comes the next delivery. 94 for 9, Laziz Super Kings. Bowls. Nicely played. Kept a shade low on that occasion. We have seen the odd ball keeping low. The odd ball keeping very low. It's been tough for the batsmen out there. Never easy. Having said that, you got to do the basics right. And you never know. Once you get off to a decent start, you bide your time, be patient, wait for the loose deliveries, wait for the bowler to bowl to your strengths, and you can definitely exploit the conditions. But Laziz Super Kings, remember, they won the toss earlier, had no hesitation to put the Salcete Stallions in, who struggled big time when their innings began. But they managed 150 on the board, which was good enough. A fantastic shot. No fielder. Long off position, and away she goes. A welcome boundary, nonetheless. Just under 17 overs, 9 for 9. Laziz Super Kings. The next ball, put away, back-to-back boundaries. Beautiful batting. Great display. Quality batting from Varun. He's looked good when he's out there. He's really looked good. 20 of 20. A small cameo from the big man, Varun Sarkar. 20 of 20. Tanmay, the new batsman, unbeaten on 1. Sarang to bring up the next over. So 3 overs remain. Required rate of 16. Current run rate just over 6. And Laziz Super Kings 103 for 9. It's Tanmay on strike. And it's Sarang Kamath to bring up the next over. Here comes Sarang. Steaming in. His first delivery. Traps the batsman leg before. The umpire has No hesitation in giving that out. And that is that. It was just a matter of time. So that is that, ladies and gentlemen, my friends. Laziz Super Kings all out for 103. Beautiful game of cricket comes to an end. A beautiful day of cricket comes to an end with that wicket. The final tagline, Salcete Stallions winning comfortably in the end by 47 runs. That's a big victory, a comprehensive victory, a straightforward victory. It's
Hello, hello.